whatever it's doing.
Hello and
Well,
welcome to
hold
2K
on,
Fantasy.
fella.
What there?
Hold on a sec. Now we're recording. Now I need to figure out how to fucking. Oh, there we go. We're live, and I can click this, and now people can talk to us. I think I've never done
Well,
this.
we're already on air. I was going to say hello, but I'll say hello again. Hello and welcome to 2K Fantasy Premier League podcast, episode 186. Apparently, we are recording this on Saturday, 15th of August. Less than a week until game week 1 goes live. This will be our last pod before game week 1 because Kev is heading over to the UK.
Yeah,
So
buddy.
what we do for the next few weeks, no one knows. At one point, Kev will be at my house, so that'll be an easier pod to do, kind of, although it's a bit harder when you sat next to each other. It's kind of weird. The plan for this pod is the first 35, 40 minutes we're going to cover classic fantasy, and then we're going to quickly flip into a live draft league. I don't know how entertaining it's going to be. You may think it's really rubbish to listen to or watch on YouTube, but definitely listen to the first 35 minutes and then decide if you want to be involved with the draft discussion and seeing me and Kev picking some of the worst players you've ever heard of in a draft format. Right. So I guess we podded a week or two ago. If those that listened in, I'd not actually opened the game at that point. Obviously, I knew a little bit about it, but I hadn't opened the game. I made a team. We were both looking at bench boosting game week 1. What I thought we could do here was we'll break it into 3 parts. The first bit is just a minute or so in terms of what our trip strategy is. So I'll ask Kev that in a second. Then I want us to reveal our teams, but how I want to do it, Kev, hopefully this makes sense, is I want you to say who your 2 goalkeepers are, but I want you to order them in the sense of the player you think is most nailed to the player you think is least nailed. Obviously, the keepers is less relevant, and then defenders in that order. Just name them in that order, in the order of nailed to least nailed in your team, just so we kind of get a sense of where your team's up to, and then we can discuss and cover questions afterwards. If that makes sense.
No, that made no sense to me. But go on.
So you say who your 2 goalkeepers are, and then I say my 2 goalkeepers. Okay. Then we say our 5 defenders. You say your 5 defenders. But we're going to do them in order of the defender you think is absolutely nailed in my team, and the last defender is the one that you're most likely to change. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So chip strategy. Where are you, Kev?
Bench boost 100%.
Oh. You said bench boost 1, and then you paused. Weird.
You're paused. Fuck you. I'm looking. Yeah. Oh, there you are. Bench boost 100%.
Okay. Perfect. And then wildcarding, what, early on, like 3 or 5 type thing? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, 3.
Okay, cool. So I'm still on bench boost 1. I have looked at bench boost 2. I actually don't think there's that much between them because for me, I don't want to wildcarding 2. So whoever I've got in 1 also plays in 2, if that kind of makes sense. So it's more the fringe players that slightly flip between the 2. So I think you can flip to a bench boost 2, but I do slightly prefer bench boost 1 just because I don't end up with loads of Coventry players.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to try and wildcard a bit later on, but let's see if that works or not. Like I'd like to wildcard like game week 8 or something, but that may be wishful thinking with so much uncertainty, with so many new managers and transfer windows still open and stuff like that, and players coming back from World Cup, and so much uncertainty because there's since we last podded, there's even a new Newcastle manager. I mean, it's weird. Like you've got who's the managers who've been there for a long time? It's like Arteta.
Leeds manager, what's his fucking name? That was Norwich's. He's been
yeah. Farke has been there a while, bit obviously only in the Prem 1 season. Moyes.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really thought about this too much. You're kind of catching me off guard.
No, but I'm just trying to think out loud. Who? But it's just like, and obviously the Brighton manager, Hertzler.
How long's Lampard been with Coventry? A couple of years now?
Only a season, I think. I think it was even a season or 2. But obviously, it's first season in the Premier League, so that's a bit of an unknown quantity. That's literally it. I mean, you've got
Hull, is their manager been around a while?
Maybe.
What's his nuts, Mr. Hull? I don't know who he is.
No, well, we don't know the manager if that is. I mean, otherwise that involved us doing some research beforehand. Oh, Emery, sorry, the other one, of course.
Yeah, and his team's totally flipped over. He's the opposite. His personnel's different.
Yeah, so you've kind of only really got Arsenal, Brighton, Everton and maybe Leeds, who've got some sort of normality in terms of manager and squad. Because I know Spurs haven't got a new manager, but he was only in charge for like 5 games, wasn't he? And they've brought a whole new team, so it's just Anyway, I just think that means the whole thing could swing so quickly. Like the first 5 games will be very different to the next 5 games in terms of managers finding their feet and working out their best teams, etc. So I just think I just think it's so hard to actually know what we're going to do, and we could wildcard too early, I think. But anyway.
We could, but we
But
could also wild card too late. I think with the wild card, everyone's going to wild card pretty early this year. And
okay.
I think there's a bonus, like you said on the last pod, that the transfer window will be closed before game week 3 starts. And also, the international break's a week later this year. Normally, it's after game week 4, it's after game week 5, and that's fine. But that extra week, I think, might force some people to wild card a little bit earlier. Anyway, whatever. Even if I wild card a game week 3, which seems super fucking early because I'm not going to be able to use my wild card for like 25 weeks, I think everyone else is going to wild card between like week 4 to 7 anyway. So that's still like a long fucking time till the next wild card. It's really just. I don't want to get too into it now because it might spoil some comments later. But I just am comfortable enough doing it in 3, and I don't know. I think the big decision that we'll make is, do I wildcard at 3 or do I sell like Bruno and Isak for Holland in 3?
Yeah.
Or like Bruno and Bumo and JP for a hit
Or
for
hidden option
Holland
C
in
is
3.
hidden option C is you play your free hit in game week 3
No,
and
I
just
don't
get
want
it
to do
out
that
with.
because I'm going to want Holland right after that anyway because he has like pretty good home fixtures in like 5 and 7 as well.
Okay, fair enough.
I just don't. I'm really like. I don't like how everyone has Holland, JP, and DCL, and like Bumo and Bruno, and the same and Grobe and Gomez. It's the same fucking team, everybody, which is fine.
I
With
don't know.
like two, like they're all like Shaw versus Maguire. Like these are the pods and things I'm reading. It's so boring, and then I look at my team without Holland. I'm like, oh, sick, fuck yeah, whoa. Every player I'm putting in is just fucking sick. And I'm like, it's for 2 weeks. And then my main thing is like, oh, how could you go without Holland? Like, what if he goes nuts as a captain and you don't have him? Like, I mean, I'm captaining Bruno versus like the actual best fixture in the game in Hull. I mean, if there wasn't like a really good alternative to Holland, yeah, I'd be terrified. But like, I think if I had Holland, I'd be captaining Bruno anyway in that whole fixture. Like,
I think some people are.
so
Okay.
anyway,
There you are. No, that's sort of useful to set the scene. Okay, so team reveal. So goalkeepers. Who are your 2 keepers in order of nailedness, please?
I don't know, like nailed this. I have no idea, man. But like Lamens and Verbruggen.
As in nailed in your team, as in your pick in your team, not nailedness for
Right
their.
now, this feels pretty nailed to me. But I fucking have a
So,
vision while I'm dreaming, or
Lamens and Verbruggen. Okay, and I am
yeah,
Verbruggen and Donnarumma.
yeah. Okay, I was toying with that too, but
So obviously, so Verbruggen's in my team. Donnarumma's the one
yeah.
I'm more waving over.
If I was
Okay.
gonna go Rhea instead of Lamens, then I would actually go Kinky,
Yeah.
because he's got a better game week 2. Like Verbruggen's game week 2 is kind of shit. Chelsea away,
Yeah,
but
but surely if you had Raya and you're bench boosting in game week 1, surely you're going to play Raya in game week 2. I know we've got Villa away, but it's still Raya. You're going to play him, right? Yeah.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. If I did have Rhea, well, no, I mean, Kingsley's game week 2 fixture is really good. I forget who it is, but
So you think you go Raya Kinski and play Kinski over Raya in game
well,
week
that's
2?
what I did have, and then I realized the main reason I had Rhea to start last year is he was the cheapest unit of Arsenal's clean sheet. Now he's like the fucking second most expensive,
Yeah,
with
well,
Timber injured. So like,
I mean that was
I
kind of
don't want him.
because the last pod we had I had Raya and Kinski, I think, actually 10,
Mm-hmm.
10 and a half. And
Yeah,
now I'm spending 10 million and I could actually spend 9.5, but I'm spending a bit less money in the goalkeeper and you can put the money elsewhere. So I
exactly.
yeah.
Like I just kind of viewed all these non-Gabriel Timber defenders as cheaper than Rhea. It's for a 2-week punt anyway. And
Yep.
then I thought, I don't really need to spend extra money on a like for like type player over like a 2 week period, like Big Gabs, for example. Like, sure, he could score, sure, he could get beeps, but the significant increase in cost to get to Big Gabs for just 2 weeks is like, I don't think worth it, especially if you're going no Holland to free up all this money. I don't want to just fucking throw it all in. I mean, the Arsenal clean sheet you're getting whether you go with the other guys or him. I guess there's a certain element of he's definitely starting where some of these other guys have some risk, but for 2 weeks, even if like
It,
Consa
it,
or someone like that signed, I just feel like 2 weeks you're pretty good with these guys, and But anyway, yeah. So I don't have Rhea. I
okay.
have
And your five
Lamens
defenders then,
and Verbruggen.
and your five defenders.
Well, are you going to do your two keepers, or did you already do that?
I did for
Oh, yeah,
Bruggen
you did.
and
Yeah, you did
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma. Sorry,
Live. Were you even listening?
not really. Sorry, I'm kind of like in my mind also trying to figure out how to go live chat, and I'm just gonna give up now and focus on you. So I couldn't figure it out. Maybe next time. So just because we're doing the FPL draft live, and I got the sense on our Slack that some people will be tuning in for that. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't fuck it up. It looks like people. I could see some stats. Some people are looking right now. I can tell
That's
because these
dangerous.
numbers have gone up. So anyway, um, so defenders, I think I'm going to set this preface. I think I am so far different than anything I've ever seen.
Okay, and nailness in your team, the top
Sure,
five. In your five, go.
Calafiori, White, Mosquera, Palestra, Nico Williams.
Nice,
It's just
nice.
pretty different, right? And can I just add one? Do you want to share yours, or can I just add my one main fundamental thought behind why I went this way? I'm just going to do it with
Because
that setup. Well, okay, here's my thought.
kind of explains itself.
Everybody's like, this guy's fucking Cebit's 10.9, whatever, last season. This guy's just come into the league from the like Bosnian league, and he was doing 11 Cbit a game, and this guy's come over from fucking Peru or some shit, and he's 11 Cbit. And I'm like, okay, different league, different team, maybe three at the back, maybe four at the back, like, or two at the back, center backs, like very different manager. Like, I look at Leeds, for example, and everybody thinks all three of those guys you get like 15 Cbit a game. Like, it ain't gonna happen. My point is, I don't really I think Cbit's fucking huge like everyone else. I don't know who those guys are yet. And more importantly, I think there's going to be like 4.5 million Cbit guys, like how Anderson came out of nowhere last year, a Sinisi, right? So I don't want Tarkowski at 6 when I know a guy's going to emerge for way cheaper that's like that. And I don't actually know who the Leeds guy is, and I don't actually know who the Brighton guy is, and I don't actually know who everybody seems to fucking know. So I'm just going to get the most attacking defenders for this 2 week punt. And also, I wanted to go sort of big at the back because when I look at my bench boost, I'm like, my bench boost, like the actual players on my bench are fucking sick. They're like Mosquera and Nico Williams, not Shaw and 4.0 guy who apparently is going to get Cbit, even though there's no fucking way anyone actually knows that yet. They're just guessing. And it's game week 1. I don't want to guess. I that fucking Palestra guy, it sounds to me like he's pretty fucking nailed playing out of position like Alonso role from everything I've read on every preseason game. And he's played like every fucking minute. And it sounds like Xavi loves the guy. And he's just this like fucking super attacking win back. And I just think for the first 2 weeks, you know what? I'll go for super attacking guy. I don't know who's going to keep clean sheets. I basically look at the league right now like Arsenal, and then I don't think anyone is nailed for a clean sheet. So I'm just going to hope Nico Williams gets an assist and Palestra scores, and White and Calafiori are obviously the two most attacking defenders on Arsenal. And then I guess my least nailed D is probably Mosquera, because I do think there's an argument to make that I don't necessarily think I need 3 Arsenal. Like, Coventry's a great fixture, but then the week after is not great. I mean, it's okay, but I'd probably bench Mosquera the next week anyway. So, and then if I think 2 units of the Arsenal clean are kind of good enough to get me a green arrow if they clean, or I know it's game week 1, so it won't matter,
Yeah,
but like will help me
yeah.
if they clean, where a lot of people are just going to have 1. So 3 is kind of overkill. And there are some other really good D that I don't have that aren't 5.5. They're 5 and would give me a bit of money. So my least nailed is probably Mascara, but Nico Williams is super attacking all preseason on corners, the most advanced player. I'm not saying he's Munoz, but he's definitely got that kind of vibe to him under Glasner. I think White is not nailed, but the comment from Arteta was that Timber's weeks away, and I'm doing this just for 2 weeks anyway. And honestly, if he got game week 1 and then we heard a rumbling that he wasn't going to play game week 2, I just fucking bench him because my team is so fucking deep because of this bench boost that it wouldn't even hurt me anyway. Like, I want to roll the transfer so that when I wild card, I come out of it with a couple, right? Calafiore's nailed, Palestra's nailed, Nico Williams is nailed, and I'm pretty sure White's nailed unless some comment comes out that Timber's actually not that far away. And
Yeah.
the Community Shield's tomorrow, so that'll impact my decision. But
I mean,
it's pretty nailed.
let's pick up. There's probably 2 things to pick up there. One is your point around the C bit. That's kind of my
Yeah,
point around the managers, right?
yeah,
Even if I think there's a chance that the C bit guys in the first few weeks aren't the C bit guys throughout the whole season because the teams will change the way they play and the way they're set up and stuff. So like,
why?
because like someone that like Glasner may change the way he plays his team or which defenders play where and how they
Okay.
play, for example. So that's what I think is an
Glasner, though, like that new guy that they signed, Duiani or whatever, I was like, oh, fuck, that could be sneaky good pick because, Milenkovic and Murillo were 5.5. They put him in 5.5. It's like 5.5. Fuck off. Like, what's going to happen is there will be a 4.5 that just becomes the CBIT pick. And FPL tried to get like smart by making all these CBIT guys 5.5 or 6 for Tarkovsky. You know what I mean? Like the known CBIT guys. There'll be a 4.5 guy, and none of those other 5.5, 6 guys will get owned all year. It'll be like, why would I pay
Yeah, no,
6 for Tarkowski when
yeah.
I can have the new
I
Sinisi?
think my point is though that I think if you remember last season, we had some defenders who were like C-bit at the start of the season and kind of dropped off as the season went along because teams play different because it's how teams are set up. I just think
Yeah,
there's more. I think there'll be more variation because of the new managers settle and decide what they're doing. There may be at some point, Chalobah was an incredible C-bit guy and he was brilliant for his first half season. Second half season, he
he
fell
got
off a
hurt.
cliff.
He got injured.
He got injured.
Also,
Yeah,
Tarkowski didn't get fucking CBIT the last like quarter of the season. I don't know if you remember that. When
yeah.
Branthwaite came back, he wasn't getting CBIT at
But
all. Like
that's
Tarkowski is a
exactly my
red
point.
flag to me.
As they change both personnel and systems,
Sure,
the CBIT can move all over the place, and I just
but
think it's quite hard
I'm
to
gonna
call.
wild card and bring in the ones that have got them anyway, like the new
Yeah,
Sinisis.
I get that.
There's also like every fucking all 3 promoted teams, every one of their D are 4 million, which is insane. Like obviously somebody's gonna emerge. From what I kind of like listened to and read in preseason, I think Coventry are actually like decent. Like, but I thought Burnley were too. When Burnley came up the season before, remember they only let like 9 goals in the whole
Or
fucking
like
season.
unbeatable at home and stuff, weren't they?
Yeah, and then they came in and they were just like the bitches of the league. Like fucking Sunderland ended up becoming the best
The
defensive
thing
team.
is, they tried to play proper football, didn't they? And it just didn't work
Doesn't
because
work.
they just weren't good enough for
Yeah.
that.
So
So
it's all my point is it's all out the fucking window. You can have O'Shea or you can have whatever like Diop, but I don't know who the fuck's who. Like I
so,
mean, I would say that for game week 2, people that are doing the like triple up in Coventry for their bench boost versus Hull, like that game is at Coventry, and Hull were terrible in the Champions League last year, championship, sorry, last year. So like they'll probably play the way they played last year. That's actually a really good week for that. But then I'd still want to be bench boosting like pretty fucking soon after that. So
wild carding, you mean?
yeah. I always say that, eh? I always do that.
So
Sorry.
so my defense. I mean, I'm not sure how nailed they are, but I will
Okay.
go the best order I can. So Maguire,
Mm-hmm.
Calafiore,
Uh-huh.
Palestra.
Oh, you got him too? That's so
And two.
cool, man. Like no one else has this guy. Like he's such a differential. Like I
Uh,
haven't seen him on any tweet.
Whereas on
No
both
one
our
guessed
teams
him when I
randomly,
put my
and we
guess
haven't
my
talked about this
D.
beforehand.
Yeah,
I have
that's funny.
Shaw as well. I have
Wow.
Shaw and Aina, or Aina
Did
rather
you
than
watch today? I mean, did you see my comments?
I saw your comments about Man United,
They were
but
horrific defensively.
they're playing two of the worst teams in the
Totally
league,
agree.
and
Not
and
AC Milan.
and so I'm fairly relaxed about that. So,
Yeah,
um,
fair enough.
so that's why I'm with that anyway. So I guess I just want to pick up a couple of questions. Then we should probably get onto our midfield quite
Sure.
quickly, so we don't run out of time.
Oh
But
yeah, because we got a
uh,
live draft, baby.
Sandy says, "What do you think the best options are for Arsenal defence?" So I
You
think
take it.
the two most nailed players are the two most expensive, which Kev's already covered, which is Riot and Big Gabs. Big Gabs for me is way too expensive.
Agree.
Um,
For now.
I like Mascara. I I think he might be the best 5.5 pick. I know I've got Calafiori in there coming. The reason why I think Mascara is he will be good at C-bit. Now I know you made a comment earlier saying his C-bit was rubbish, but last season he mostly played right back. When he played centre back, his C-bit numbers were high. When he played
Okay.
right back, his C-bit numbers were low. So it is worth bearing that in mind. I also think Mascara may impact Big Gabs' C-bit, which I think
Okay.
is also interesting. Which puts me off Big Gabs a bit more. I also think Mascara may get a goal from a corner. He's pretty good in the air from the corners.
Okay.
Calafiori is the most attacking, but he's got the biggest competition in Hincapié, who obviously is fit and around. But I do think Calafiori will start the first game as a minimum. I do like Ben White though. I do like that as a pick.
Thanks.
I kind of go Mascara, Ben White, Calafiori. I know I've got Calafiori in my team at the moment, but that might be the order I think of them. And the reason why I like Ben White at the moment is he looked like he was getting back to his best. His fitness
Mm-hmm.
he picked up his fitness all over the summer.
Plays
We
well
know
with
he's
Saka.
attacking. Yeah, he is. If he's there with his buddy Saka, he's flying. Timber has in the last 3-4 months has come on the Champions League final. That's it. Even when Timber's back, we've got to be so careful with that guy.
Groin injuries are brutal.
And the fact he was out for a couple of months and then he
Yeah.
came back for Champions League final and then missed the World Cup and now he's still injured for a few weeks. I mean, White should be fine with the first. He might be fine until game week 5, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
So, and the other thing with Ben White is he can play right centre back. So maybe I'm talking myself into White over Mascara, but yeah,
Yep.
that's kind of where I am.
I'm Calafiori, White, Mascara, that order. Depending on comments about Timber.
Okay, fair enough. Right, let's do some midfielders and then we'll come back to a couple more questions from Sandy.
I really like Maguire more than Shaw. He's definitely being targeted on corner. Scored today with a header. I think just because he's a center back, he's got better chance at CBIT than Shaw.
No,
Shaw's basically like, oh, that 0.5 can get me so and so somewhere else. Otherwise, and Aina I like too, but Nico Williams being on corners and like for the entirety of the preseason has been more advanced than Aina. And from like comments I've read on summaries of matches, which I've been doing for like all of Forest specifically, because I'm the most interested in them. Aina's comments have been like, "Woof, can't keep up." Glasner was like swearing at him, and like they're in the market for a fullback, which is probably going to replace Aina. So,
no,
have you looked at Rodon at 4-5? I mean, they started a back three again today.
I mean, I am considering getting Diop from Ipswich at
For
4
4.
million and then just taking it for that one game and go, that's it. He's not my bench guy, and that would also help with me avoiding the wild card.
I just think
3.5
Sunderland
million.
is good. Like, I know that's a green fixture in the game, but for bench boost, like, you're basically saying I think Diop's going to get C-bit, and hopefully they don't get torched, so I get a 4-pointer. But he might not get C-bit, and they might get torched because Sunderland are fucking levels better than Ipswich.
Yeah. But you're also you're relying on Ipswich having that home boost, first home game back in the Premier League after a couple
You don't have
seasons.
Holland, I'm assuming, right?
We'll find out, won't we?
Well, if you don't, I think going Diop's just like Diop to me is a trying to fit Holland in pick. Otherwise, no Holland to me. Like I want a way better player than Diop to like make the no Holland worth it.
Midfield for you then?
Nailedness, I guess.
Bruno.
Bruno. Bumo. Verts, Indie, Gross, Grobe.
Okay, interesting. And I have Bumo,
Mm-hmm.
Verts,
Bruno.
Semenya,
Yeah.
Sangari,
Yeah.
the Brentford guy, and Zolis, the
You're
new
not going
Arsenal left
Bruno?
winger. No.
Oh, you are going Holland then. Okay.
So I've got Zolis, but
Zolis.
Zolis may become Odegaard. I'm just sort of bit torn on that one because I do think Odegaard's probably the better
I
pick.
tried to go Zolis, and every time I looked, I'm like, could be this guy, could be this guy, could be this guy. Like four of the fucking World Cup guys aren't back yet. It just, I'm gonna
I, I,
bench
I
boost game week
I mean,
one. Like those
I
kinds
mean,
of thoughts can't be in my head.
Zolis currently is the number one left midfield pick, and the fact we've not got Vinny Junior because there's only him and Martinelli going for
Yeah,
that
but
position.
Eze can play there,
Yeah, he can, but not really. I just think, yeah,
and
I,
Eze
I,
was a late World Cup guy
yeah,
too. Like
I probably might end up with
also,
Odegaard.
he looked good, but I noticed he was on corners. There's no fucking way he's on corners. Like Rice and Saka weren't there. Someone had to take him.
Anyway,
That's why I think he took him.
stop knocking down my new shiny Arsenal toy
I
that
like
won a million.
Zolis a lot. I think there's a chance for him to become a guy we get,
Yeah,
but for bench boost one, there's
it's one of
risk.
these classic things where you say don't buy a player that's new to Premier League in the early doors. So I always get bitten by that. So I do think I'll probably just go Odegaard.
And
Odegaard feels like the
well,
safe pick at that price.
even
If
him,
if
I'm
one if you're an
nervous.
Arsenal,
Like
so
that's why I didn't end up going, as you know, with my 3 Arsenal deal. Like that's why I didn't go Gyökeres, even though he's playing Coventry. I just felt like fucking Havertz was playing all fucking preseason. I do think Gyökeres will start game week one because it's Coventry, but like yanked at 59 is
and
definitely a
also
possibility,
don't underestimate Miko Marino. I know he's a midfielder, but
right?
he's good up top.
You've got like four. You're the new City. You got like four fucking options for every pick, and your
I just
best
think
players
anyone
never
I
fully
think
fit in Saka.
anyone get. I just think we're going to see more rotation in our team
I
than we've
don't.
ever
Yeah,
seen
Arsenal's
before.
a
Squads get because like Bruno Guimaraes, fantastic signing for us.
yeah,
Terrible for FPL because I think he'll take minutes off Rice. I hope he does from a fan's perspective because
yeah.
Rice needs some rest, right? Guimaraes, is going from a 7 million talisman at Newcastle to 7 million,
I
obviously
think
doing
he's
well at
gonna.
Arsenal.
I think he's gonna push Rice back for sure and play like he played for Brazil, which was like, quite frankly, to me, their best player. Like I know he was a sneaky differential World Cup pick in the round robin games, and
Yeah.
everyone was picking Rafinha and Vinny before Rafinha got injured. But like I had Bruno first fucking week in that, and he was unbelievable. And every time I watched him, he was basically sitting in the box like their most attacking player. Even took a pen like instead of like Vinny. And I don't think he's come in to be a CDM. I think he's come in to be like what Rice was like last year. And there's definitely a risk Rice is. I think what this is a total guess, speculation. I think what you'll see is that Rice and Bruno G will both play, and one every once in a while, one will be like running forward, and the other one will be defensive, and then the other one will be running forward, and the other one will be defensive, and you won't know which one is which, and
And
it'll
it may
hurt both of them
vary
for
by game
FPL.
as well. We saw it last season; it evolved during the season because at the start
Yeah,
of the season, Rice was more of an 8 with Zubimendi as the 6.
right.
Then that wasn't quite working out. So then we bought. So over time, we pushed Zubimendi more up, but it didn't quite work, and eventually lost his place to Miles Lewis-Skelly. And by that point, Rice was a 6, and then Rice's attacking output from open play kind of just disappeared,
100%.
and it was
Like the
all
last
about the
quarter of the
corners.
year. Yeah,
And then our corners dried up the second half of the season because
yeah.
I know we talk about how many corners we scored, but we scored a lot more in the first half than the second half of the season.
Right. Rice was the corners were big for Rice last year. Like if I don't know how many assists he got. I'm gonna think it was like 4 though, which was a big chunk of his returns. Like
But
I
but the thing with Rice was he get the C bit in the hard games. He can get you a
right.
he can pop up with the goal every now and again anyway. Plus he's on the corner so he can assist in any game. So he kind of
Yeah.
just became an all round guy. But his numbers were really good for the first 2/3 of the season. We did drop off the last third, I would say.
I think the whole attack is wait and see, but obviously Zola's had a good preseason. He's gonna play. Will he
He's going to play.
start? Maybe. Will he get subbed?
I'm
Maybe. I don't know. There's
I'm
like
confident he'll
so many
start.
good
I'm more
players.
concerned he gets subbed. I think Odegaard's look good, and I might go him anyway. So and your attackers, Kev?
Forwards. I posted on Twitter to drive some
No.
attendance, which nobody probably saw because fuck, I go on Twitter like twice a year for that shit. Isak, Tiago, JP, which to me is just like, mwah. Like obviously I don't have Holland, but I don't have DCL, and I have like Tiago instead of DCL, which to me is, if you can't tell in my voice, like infinitely better. But I do recognize Holland is the best, and I don't have him. But I don't think Isak's that far behind him in a game where, I don't know, Newcastle are not last year's Newcastle. Like, not only do they have a new manager, they don't have Bruno G. They're getting absolutely fucking shredded in preseason. They've also lost Gordon. I'm getting the sense things aren't great there. And like
It's
the
actually,
vibe is not good vibe.
I mean, I
I
was
think
thinking of a
they're
team to target, and that's
a
for
team to target.
Eddie left. Yeah,
But away, never good. I
yeah,
just think Isak game week 1, and then like Liverpool have like really good 5 fixtures to start. So having Verts and Isak for me is like, maybe I don't need a wild card game week 3. Or maybe I do the sell JP, sell Bruno F, and sell Bumo, and have. I think if I did that, João Pedro, Bruno Fernandes, and Bumo gets me Holland a 6.5 and a 5.5, which I don't even need because I'm already so deep with bench boost. I could make one of them a 5 or a 4.5 or something and have Holland in a fucking 7.5, 8. So, like, bring in 2 City, Anderson and Holland or something. So, anyway, I don't even know if I do wild card. I think this team is set up really good for bench boost 1. Could wildcard game week 3, but could also, for a hit or not a hit, get Holland in game week 3 without wildcarding, which is the only real reason I'm like must wildcard game week 3. And game week 1 and 2, Bruno has fucking Hull and Ipswich. Ipswich is at home, like so. I just think I think back to last year when Carrick came in, Bruno became permacap. It wasn't like this week Holland, this week Bruno. It was Bruno, 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 Bruno. Tielemans has come in, and Bruno is just fucking attacking number 10 now from what I'm watching in preseason. So, like, which is exactly what we loved about him when Carrick
it's
was
what
there. Like, to me, he's the best player to own in the first few weeks, not Holland. And then in game week 3, it's Holland, and it's not Bruno. And then that's exactly when Man City's fixtures get kind of shitty anyway. So I'll either sell Bruno for Holland with my transfers and save the wild card, or I'll wild card.
oh, when you meant Man United's fixtures go poor, I
What
presume,
did I
not
say?
Man.
City? Yeah, I'm all
Yeah.
over the place
So,
today. Sorry, buddy.
so my forwards are Haaland, Pedro, and Jesus, the Igor version, not the one that we're trying to sell, because they both
Yeah,
happen to be the same price.
I like
Um,
the Jesus Igor. I had him to start like when we potted last. Ultimately, I just don't like Forest fixtures. I
but
really
yeah,
don't.
I guess interesting because what you're talking about here is you go Bruno playing the first 2 game weeks, then you think you probably can get rid of the guy, right? Which is interesting. Whereas if I'm going Haaland, the reason why I'm on Haaland is I think Haaland allows me to increase the chance I don't need to wildcard early. Doesn't mean I
Yep,
won't,
fair enough.
but increase the chance I won't need to. Um, shall we pick up a couple of questions?
Sure, but I do think that the defense is so up in the air and such an important part of why I think we will all end up bench boost wildcarding early anyway. They're just, I
Maybe.
know it changes throughout the season, but it's gonna like we knew Sinisi was getting fucking like 18 CBIT by like game week 3. It's almost like we didn't want to believe it at first when Sinisi kept doing it. And there was this like, they're Bournemouth's bringing in another D, and they didn't. And then Sinisi was just like a buy and hold for the first 15 weeks. I'm like, I'm gonna wild card those guys in.
I
Everyone
think
else
the
will be
thing,
buying them when they see this happening anyway. They'll be downgrading their 6 million Tarkowski.
yeah,
They're like, wow, why am I paying 6 when this guy's 4.5?
my instinct is I think we'll want Chelsea because Chelsea are going to be like a Man United without any European distraction. I really
Definitely.
like Rodgers. The reason, I mean, I'm tempted to try and squeeze him in now because I.
Hmm.
I think we're assuming that all these World Cup players are not going to play. Like Haaland, even if he doesn't start tomorrow in the
I think they all
Community
will
Shield,
play. They've been off a
I think
month.
I think Haaland's going to start next week because it, Haaland is a consummate professional, right?
He's definitely going to start.
He's going to start. So I'm like, whether he starts in the Community Shield or not, he's going to. Why would why would you play your first home game? Why would Maresca not start your best player in your first home game as the Man City manager?
Where's
Unless he's
the
injured.
where's the rumor coming? He's not going to start. Like just people
No,
are
it's
like getting
just people are
bored.
going. We're waiting for the Community Shield to see if Haaland's going to be fit to
He's
play
like
next week.
80% owned in FPL.
I actually think I almost don't want him to start tomorrow. So
I
people
do.
go, "Oh, yes, and sell him," and I'll go,
No,
"Brilliant, you're going to start."
I'm the opposite. I want him to start so everyone keeps him and I don't, and I'll go brilliant.
Yeah, there you go.
Who fucking knows, man? Like this is
Yeah,
the part of the season when we're all opinionated, and then like a week from now,
but
it's like, whoa, rip up the
I
paper.
think all these World Cup players are not going to be play in game week 1. I think most of them will. Is kind of what I'm getting to.
Well, I
They
think
may get stumped a bit
Rice
earlier,
is someone that you said won't, but that's more because he played like a billion
and he's
minutes,
carrying some sort of injury as well.
and you got
So,
like 9 fucking alternatives in your squad now.
yeah, exactly. But but like Rodgers, you paid 117 million quid for the guy. He didn't play that much
He
the
played
World Cup,
today
and he played today. You're
and
like,
scored.
so you're thinking maybe he will start next week because it just
Enzo
facing
got
the
booed to
guy.
fuck. Good to see. I can't believe they signed that fucking loser that pushed Bellingham. Uh,
Who's that?
fucking Barco. The
Okay.
dude with the ugly haircut that pushed fucking Bellingham. He wasn't even. He was like a sub after Argentina beat England,
Oh, come.
and he was. And then no, sorry, Jude pushed him because he was saying like
Oh,
horrible shit.
is this the guy that used to play at Brighton a couple of years back? We all wanted to
Yes,
buy him when it was 4 million, and he ended up there. Yeah,
he's 5.5 million. Probably bench player, but maybe wing back on the other side. I don't
yeah.
know.
So
Chelsea to me are real interesting because they got a new manager, but he's actually like a really good fucking new manager, right? That did phenomenal things with what's the German club?
Leverkusen.
Leverkusen. Made their wingbacks elite, like Frimpong and that other fucking guy were like elite fantasy wingbacks. So I'm like, this Palestra guy who he went and signed and has played every fucking minute of preseason, and any Chelsea account of pundit guy that I follow that does like FPL as well is like, whoa, dude, this guy's just like living in the box. I'm like, all right, I'll start with him. So I already got him and I already got JP. Like, I know their fixtures get good in game week 4 or whatever, like, and they're kind of shitty. They play Arsenal one week, but like they could score in that or not score. I don't know. And I'm bench boosting one, so my team's so fucking deep anyway. Maybe I'll just bench Palestra. Maybe I'll bench JP. I don't know. Maybe I'll wild card. I think the thing is, if you don't go with Holland, everyone just assumes you're going to wild card early. But like, you can definitely just get Holland without wild carding. We got a fucking draft in like 5 minutes, eh?
Yeah, well, let's do quick fire questions on this. Then we've got a few questions, then
All
we can
right.
wrap up. Sean asks, "What would your reaction be from today if Bumo is currently in your squad?" Because this is all about Bumo. Didn't start the game. He
Right.
came after 60 minutes.
Yeah,
But
I'm nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm quite relaxed about it. I
I'm
just think they're
nervous.
sharing minutes.
Well, I
And,
owned Bumo last season near the end of the season. And he kept coming off at 60 when the team was fully fit. And like Sheshko's not even playing. And I'm already worried about his minutes. When Sheshko's back, I'm really worried about his minutes because I think Cunha, Bumo, Sheshko, and Ahmad's minutes are not going to be 90. And I just,
so
he's had a really good
worried enough to
preseason.
not to have him?
Well, this is the thing. I see Hull and Ipswich. I'm like, you gotta have 3-man United, and like Bruno's so fucking obviously phenomenal pick. Like, but then after that, it's like they got fucking torched today, so I don't want to go double D. And like Bumo's minutes are kind of shitty. Cunha started, but like his minutes are also going to be shitty. Maybe it's Cunha, you know. Like everyone's on Bumo. Maybe it's Cunha because if Seshko in the presser is like all of a sudden fit, that really makes me scared, specifically for Bumo because he's sort of been playing center forward, and today it was Cunha. I think there isn't as good an option for Cunha on the left wing as there is for Bumo on the right and Ahmad. Like Dorgu is the guy on left wing, right? I
Yeah.
think Dorgu is definitely at this point the sub in later guy.
Well,
I think Bumo could be the sub and later guy, you know, on the
I
right.
just think Bumo's played enough preseason minutes, and for me, I need him for the first 2 games because obviously my strategy of having 2 Man United defenders. I know you said you don't like
Yeah.
that strategy, but
No, I don't.
and then for me, he probably becomes like a Rodgers or something like that once I'm
Right.
confident Rodgers is there. So Sandy had 2 other questions for us. Quick one: where do you think the most value will be this year? Defense, midfield, or forwards?
What does that mean?
I think he means like points per million type value. That's how I would
Defense.
say that. I think it might. It's So there may be one or two cheap 4.5s. I just think there's so many midfielders around that 5.5 to £6.5 million. I think a couple of those are going to break out and they'll be in all our teams, like Solis or whoever it might be. I think I think you may get better value in defence, but I think there'll be more of them in midfield. I think there'll be a lot of those cheaper midfielders will break out, and we'll have quite a lot of options there. And that's what will create us the value, I think, in terms of being able to get all your premiums in, like a Palmer, a Bruno, and a Haaland in your team without looking like your team's horrendous. I can see you're thinking about draft. We've got 5 minutes to go. Loads of time to prep for it.
My watch list has 4 people on it.
So
Holland,
Sandy,
Bruno.
what I hate
they don't
about
go
draft,
early.
we'll call about draft in a second. Sandy says, "Who are the 4.5 midfielders and 4 million defenders on your radar?" I have no 4.5 million midfielders on my radar. I've not thought about it. I just because I'm bench boosting, there's no way I'm going to be grabbing a 4.5 man midfielder. I guess defenders at someone from Ipswich or Coventry, I think they're the only ones that even consider at this stage, and that's more just because. But I don't think there's anything beyond what
Whoever
you
ends
call
up
third.
being the CBIT guy, and we don't know who that is yet. I've heard lots of speculation about lots of players. You know, until there's actual meaningful games being played, I don't think we're gonna fully know who these CBIT guys are, and then we will know.
I mean, I mentioned Diop, and that's the only one that's on my radar from a bench perspective, and it's not. Yeah, just because.
Sure.
Well, why not?
If he's the if he's the CBIT guy at the end, wow, good work, good pick, man. But like, we don't know that right now.
So what Kev and I do is we'll maybe just like send an update of our teams later in the week. As I mentioned, we can't actually pod later in the week because Kev is off to the UK. Are you flying on Tuesday or Monday?
Monday night, land on Tuesday morning in Cardiff.
Yeah, nice.
And then we drive up to my parents after a couple days there. It's my son's birthday, and we're gonna go to Barry Island. That's fucking Stacy and Gavin's show.
Gavin and Stacy, yeah.
And I don't know. We got an Airbnb in that neck of the woods, and then we head up to my folks up in Yorkshire. Then we got to go to a wedding in Derby. Then I come and see you after that, I think, and then we come back and go to Scarborough, the beach town, or is that
Scarborough? Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's 2 away games I'm going to with Sheffield Wednesday.
Nice.
Wickham and Peterborough, I think.
Yep. Yeah, Peterborough. Yeah.
We're not going to Hillsborough this time, which honestly, man, I have so much more fun at the away games.
Oh yeah,
standing and just fucking yelling, and like I'm all day at the pub in the morning. It's so much fun.
Do that. You could do that at the home games as well. But I know.
No, you got to sit down. I'm not because there's a section like that for the.
Yeah, you have to be the right bit. Yeah.
At Hillsborough, like over in that far corner. I'm like in the underneath where the cameras are, like with my dad, and he's got these 2 like lifelong buddies he goes with. That's different than the away game buddies, which is like my uncle and his buddies. And like it's just like you go to Hillsborough, the seats are fucking like built for people that are 5'2" or something. It's like I can't sit down, Dad. Like it sucks. These seats are fucking terrible, man. And then it's just everybody moaning about how shit this decision was or that decision, and then it's like a 1-1 draw.
So we are going to be drafting in 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Ooh, okay. I've got it on the screen.
So for those that like Slack, you can, if Kev drops on his change team name, you can see the people there. So you got Sean, Soham, Barry, Ian, Matt, or Matthew here. He's definitely a Matt. Rob, Larry, and our newest member, Dave C.
Where do I go for that?
Taking over from Sandy.
Here.
If you click on change team, you can
see
everyone's name.
I was in the
and
Triple X.
What I hate about this is every season I'll be like 5th or 6th pick, and whoever I pick it breaks their leg after a day or something.
Well, this is going to be a really shitty.
I think so. In 35 seconds, we'll find out what number pick we are here. I mean, you want pick 1 or 2 because then you just get Haaland or Bruno, right? And that's easy. But I do think those early picks are quite hard.
Mm-hmm. You agree?
So we're going to give our live reaction, but equally not try and give away who we're going to pick next. Because if we're next to each other in our pickage, so let's find out. 13 seconds. If like me and Kev are like,
I hope I get 1 or 2. That's all I'll say.
I want to be 1.
Here we go.
Never 1. Where am I? Here we go.
Okay, it
1
says
second.
countdown to draft, but nothing's happened.
Here we go.
Fifth. Fuck. Ian got first. I'm sixth.
I'm ninth. Oh, bloody hell.
Fuck you, Ian Holland.
Ian got
Obviously,
Holland.
Larry gets Bruno.
Oh, God. What am I going to do?
Now the draft starts. Now the draft starts. Do you think Big Gabs goes 3?
No.
I think he's going to go very high, man. He's definitely a first-round pick.
I'm not sure I pick him ninth.
There's no way he's getting to you.
You don't think so? Why are you going to pick him before me?
I've got him ranked 4th. João Pedro went way earlier. Fuck, he's sacked. That was my 3rd pick. So, yeah,
Dave
he's not
C's
getting you. Him. What?
Oh, Sean will pick someone random. Go on, Sean. Pick someone completely random. For those that don't know,
he's
Sean
going to pick Gabs.
last one.
I'm telling you, he's going to pick Gabs.
No way. If he's listening, he's not going to now, is he? Just to prove you wrong.
Oh, can they hear me?
They
can see my. You know what? You're at a disadvantage if they're watching because they can all see my fucking watch list and you can't.
It doesn't make much difference. You're like so far away from me.
Palmer.
Oh, Sean went Palmer. That's not a bad shout.
Big
nice.
Gab's gone. Woo! Yeah, you thought he was getting you, didn't you?
I thought I'd.
You know why? Because I did a bunch of tiering, and I don't actually like the D after him. They all have weird risk.
Oh God,
Rodgers early.
Who am I going to take?
Once you get past Holland and Bruno, this system sucks. Like it's such an advantage having one of them. Mind you can't fucking captain them, so you only get 1 unit of them at least. But I need to zone in and build my fucking.
Soham. Is he gonna? Is Soham even here? Because he's done 26 seconds.
Probably not.
That means who's going to default to? He's going to default to Saka. He's going to get Saka.
It's not the worst pick. Yeah. He's obviously fucking not remembered we're drafting.
No. Who
are you picking? Go. You're picking Gibbs White.
So the draft would tell me.
He ain't getting back to you.
Semenya, Gibbs White, or Thiago? I think I might go Thiago.
Go for it, bud.
Because you never get any forwards in this bloody game.
Yeah, but you only need 1 in this format. Since they added Seabit, I don't know if you remember, we didn't even use forwards last year. It sucks.
Yeah, Thiago's good though. I mean,
yeah, you just need one good one.
I heard someone had picked him in their actual fantasy game.
He's fucking unbelievable first few weeks.
Oh, Matt's gone Watkins, really?
It's all right. He's up again. You're up next.
2 picks. Am I?
Yeah, it's Snake.
Oh man. Yeah, I
should pick Cherky. He's an absolute stud.
Oh yeah, Cherky definitely 100%. 100%. I think he'll go Bumo or Cunha because he's a Man United fan. He went Bumo. There we go.
You're so smart.
I will go.
You're going Semenyo.
100%.
Ooh,
I've got 16 turns.
Like what I'm looking at now.
All my players are going to disappear.
All my tier 1 forwards are gone. Yeah. See, now all of a sudden it's like I don't want any of these forwards. I think you're actually smart getting.
I just think there's so few forwards in this game. You just want to get someone you can trust, right?
Sure.
$16. Oh, so how much here?
Oh, Sam, he must not be here. Hurry the fuck up, man. What time is it in Chicago?
So he's going to get Gibbs White then, because
that's a good pick. I've got him on my.
I hate it when someone's not here and they take Gibbs White when there's.
I've got him on my tier 1 mids.
He is there. He's took Calvert-Lewin.
He can't.
So you can
get
Gibbs White. He is here because he picked with 3 seconds to go. He's definitely here because he took. Yeah, he's definitely here. He's just using his time, which is fair.
Woo! All right, Big Gabs and O'Reilly, best 2D. Now I don't need to pick D for a long time. Different strategy, fellas. Although Van Dijk's looking good. He's sitting right there. You should take him.
He's not going to be there when I get back in 13 turns, is he?
No, he's not.
He'd have been drawing the eyes
forwards, man. I wish I got. Now I wish I picked Thiago instead of you. Gibbs White's gone. Good pick. Oh, fuck. I forgot these fuckers are listening to us. Bruno G. This is such a disadvantage. If they are listening, maybe they aren't. Why the fuck would
Uh,
you do this?
I tell you who you want. Diarra at Sunderland, absolute pick, that one. That's the guy you want, right?
Maybe. There's a lot of good picks still.
Kev,
What? Is it my turn?
wink, wink.
I'm in
Diarra at
7.
Sunderland is what you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, doesn't work.
Get some good keepers there, fellas.
Yeah, I think I heard that Raya's going to be dropped and Melia's going to play for Arsenal.
Mateta.
Wow,
Wow, that's early for Mateta.
you want joining with my fun of convincing people to buy players I don't want? Never mind. It's not going to work if it's just me doing it on my own.
No, it's not.
Nicholas Jackson's back though, isn't he? That's a pick.
Rogers went, right? So did Bumo.
Yeah, Kev's in very serious mode. He's not like any fun
because I don't have anyone on my watch list yet.
Mudrick, he's back.
Where's Rice? Oh, there he is. Bruno G went, didn't he?
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? Oh, come on, Ian. You get Holland and now you fucking take all day. He's a big shit talker too, which I like. I do like Ian. I hope we get to meet one day. I think he'd be a fucking good hang.
He's gone.
I just added Zobo to my watch list, but
that was a waste of your life, wasn't it? Oh my god, there was no forwards left.
There really aren't that many good forwards. I'm just hoping I get a fucking. That's not a bad pick. I don't mind Cunha. Igor Jesus, I don't love that pick. Larry's drafting like it's 4 years ago, where you got to get forwards all right away. So he's reached Vardiol. So third D gone was Vardiol, eh? I didn't have him that high.
Have you picked this round?
I'm next. Virgil.
Oh, Virgil.
That's below my D.
Dave C's listening. That's why he's got Virgil.
I don't mind Virgil.
That's your yeah, but he's got him because of you. That was my next pick.
Van Dijk. Fuck you, Sean. That was my pick. Verts, that was a great pick. I'm shocked. Why did Zobo go before him, for example? I'm going to go with my boy Anderson. Bit of a C-bit theme going here, fellas, or a super attacking D. Dun 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 dun. Any of my tier 2 mids. When I say tier 1, that's like excluding Holland and Bruno and superstars. I had
someone took my Zolis. Come on.
Horrible.
Soham's going to use his 60 seconds. Oh,
he likes it.
I don't even know what I'm going to do next. I've not even thought that far ahead.
I might have to reach on a forward now just to get one. Ekiteke's not back till like we draft next, just so you know. So don't pick him.
Yeah,
he's back in like January.
Excellent.
There are actually like some decent forwards. They're just ranked weird. Like, look how low Solanke is. Like, surely you'd pick him over Voltamarde or Osula or Welbeck or Nicholas Jack. Like, surely you'd pick Solanke over Nicholas Jackson with what we know about Nicholas. Look how high Nicholas Jackson's ranked. That guy ain't gonna play, man.
Do you see what I picked? You weren't liked it.
I wasn't looking. Cherokee hasn't even played in preseason A. That's that whole midfield's like, ugh. I don't know what's going on with them now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I need to get my fucking thoughts together here. All right. Forwards. I'm just going to add them all in like order. Did Gio go? Who took Gyökeres?
No idea, but
I can't keep up now. Let me check. Gio. Yeah, he's gone. Fuck. I thought that was a good later pick. Pedro Porro. Okay.
I think I went too early on him, maybe.
Where's Havertz? Is he gone?
I took Havertz.
Ah, nice pick. Mateta's gone, right?
Because
Calvert-Lewin I have like so many tiers lower
I had to
than
pick an
where he
Arsenal player
went.
before I picked a Spurs player, so I had to buy one of them.
Jesus went. Ooh,
Brobery's gone.
I had him on my watch list.
Yeah, you would do because you must be scraping the barrel now for strikers.
Well, not now. Sheshko. I think when
Yeah,
he's fit, he's going to be a bigger deal this year.
yeah, I think.
All right, I got my one guy now. I can just go back to drafting fucking Seabit whores.
Which we don't know who they are.
No, but you know, Big Gabs and Anderson. You know what I mean? Like that's when you're punting. I mean, even if they don't get Seabit, they're still like decent enough picks. All right, let's go to the fucking midfielders. Ooh, Enzo. Boo. Loser. Krupi's not back for a while, too. I actually thought he was going to be a really good pick this year, man.
Well, I think he was looking at maybe getting sold as well. He might be getting a bigger move somewhere.
He just kind of like, I mean, he had like 13 goals and barely played. You know? Ooh, where's that motherfucker? There he is. Foden went dirty early, didn't he? I'm like tier 3.
Dave's gone Raya. He's gone get the goalkeeper in early, get the best keeper in the league in.
Well, he's the only one where you're like could clean every week. I don't really feel that way about anyone else.
Barry went Donnarumma.
Saw that.
Well, what do you think about Donnarumma picking the normal fantasy?
I think it's a good pick because he's 5'5", and he's going to play. And I don't think we know who's going to play it for Man City. Like even O'Reilly, I don't know if he's going to play it. Like it's a totally different manager.
Yeah, that's
so
kind
like
of my fear of it. Yeah,
he's the most nailed bench boost one guy for clean sheet for them. I just think Bournemouth will score. That's partially why I don't have any. If O'Reilly goes bananas in the Community Shield, I already have a plan of how to. I'm just gonna probably sacrifice Mascara as a third city, and I could get $1 billion.
Third Arsenal
ways.
You mean?
Yeah, sorry. Third Arsenal. Get rid of him and get O'Reilly in. I mean, if O'Reilly starts Community Shield, play him where he played, he's just a must-have player. He should be 8 million with Big Gabs if he plays where he was playing the end last season, right?
Ian's team looks absolutely stacked. He's got Haaland,
Yeah,
Zobo, Cunha. I mean, those three players.
Sobo's okay,
but they're three valid players that people are picking in their actual fantasy team. If that kind of makes sense, I always use that.
Yeah, but a lot of that's. I mean, obviously Haaland's Haaland, but a lot of that's like fixtures.
Mateus Nunes is in Wilson. Interesting. Larry just picked Senesi. I heard Senesi wasn't necessarily nailed at Tottenham.
No, he's not. It's a back three most likely, and he will play, but he's definitely not nailed. When's Saliba back, bro?
Unknown. Because he's just resting his back, so who knows?
Right.
But for Dave C that's listening, it's next week.
Yeah, exactly.
Go on, Dave. Go on, Dave. Pick Saliba. Go on. Pick Saliba. You picked Calafiore. You picked the wrong one.
Sean's picked DD, hasn't he? Will he go DD again?
No, is Sean before you?
Sean's actually team's okay. He picked Gyökeres. Yeah, he's right before me. He picked Verts.
Who are you picking next? Say you're going to pick next.
Me?
You say no? Yeah. Who you
well,
picking?
It's one of a few different players. It's not as. I just last round Verts was falling, and I'm like, oh fuck, how far is he going to fall? Like I might actually get him. And Sean got him. It was a good pick where he got him. First should have went a lot earlier. Gonzalo, best name in the game. That's that new signing for Fulham that came from Real Madrid, Garcia.
You're picking now, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Timber. I just think he won't be out that long, and if he's back soon, like I now have insane D. Big Gabs, O'Reilly, Timber, probably the top 3 ranked D in the game. So now I really
you got big. Oh right, yeah, nice.
And I got forward ticked off. I mean, obviously, I need to do it a little better, but there's a plenty of mids. Plenty of you could go C-bit mids, you could go attacking mids, you could go rotating Arsenal
Rob,
and City
Rob went
mids.
Palestra. He got our
I like
Palestra.
Palestra as a pick a lot. Good pick. I think I mean Palestra has a real chance of just becoming a fucking superstar in FPL, doesn't he? I mean,
Yeah.
it's a C-bit league now, but if like O'Reilly doesn't get C-bit, he's a fucking superstar in FPL. You know what I mean? Like he ended up being anyway last season. So,
Matt's
I mean,
got a
I plan
Sula.
on
Yeah.
FPL. I
Fair enough.
plan on playing 5 at the back. I just do. Like that's where we all kind of ended up last season. It was like because you can't get all these stars, you end up.
Oh, yes. He's gone under the radar. I'm having him.
Ballard's not bad, but he's
Odegaard's still there. I'll have that.
he love Odegaard. I mean, I love him too, but I just his minutes scare me. I don't know where he's supposed to play. It's like 9 guys supposed that I don't know where they're supposed to play.
But I heard that Rashford's back in the frame now, so he's definitely a good pick.
Agree. I mean, I wouldn't pick him yet. Did he just go?
No, I'm trying to convince Dave C to buy him,
Oh,
but you're not. You're
there's
not
other
helping.
player. I mean, he's on my list, but for later.
So many forwards you got, Kev?
One, and I'm looking at them now, but I don't have conviction in any of them, really.
You might just wait to the end and not bother then.
Well, that's kind of it, isn't it?
Because once you're the point where it's like no one you'd even want in your team, well, why bother?
There's one guy I'm looking at, but I mean, if I don't get him, I don't really care. What's going on with Gakpo is, it's my turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Get your forward then.
I might.
Nicholas Jackson.
Well, I kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to go Barry because I think he's going to start for Everton for a bit here.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad shout. He was good for me last season in draft, actually.
Yeah. And he was less nailed last year. He had a bit more competition, but
he came in second half of the season, but he was playing. He was kind of the first forward then. The problem with Everton is they don't score that many goals, but then
no,
you stick on the bench most weeks, can't you? But if you have an injury and he just rocks up off the bench, you might get goals.
They actually have a lot of talent in their squad. I mean, KDH is really underrated. I think he was like 9 goals, 10 assists. Like he's almost like a 10 and 10 guy, which is
The
big
thing
in
is,
FPL.
Grealish isn't going back, is he? Let's talk that Grealish actually.
No, he's technically on City, and he's got a yellow flag right now.
But sure, I mean, you couldn't pick him.
Oh, I don't know, man. Who knows?
He's such a hard pick.
The forwards are really slim now. There's one more guy that I want at forward that I'll probably pick if he's still there, just so I don't have to. Because I don't. Oh, maybe I should add him just because I know he plays. Now, did you see that backup for Villa playing the other night, the preseason game?
Oh, yeah.
Mad Joe. He looked incredible. Did you see that one shot? It was like the most powerful fucking shot I've ever seen. Nice pick with Sarr. I had him on my list for a bit there. Larry's probably like, oh, I know. I'm watching live, motherfucker.
Are you showing your screen live? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I am. Let me see if anyone's even looking. Oh, there's 15 people on. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's 15 views. I don't know. There's 5 on. Man, we're getting popular. We should start charging. Which, by the way, we're not going to do that. If we were to... I saw that question from someone. What do you think about other like podcasters or people that charge? Like, if you can make money from this, then why the fuck not, man? Go for it.
But
I don't hate those guys, but...
I think if you do that, you have to make it a bit of a job, don't you? You kind of have to commit to a certain amount of.
The only way I envision making money from this would be if for some reason our pod actually got super popular and there was like ads. They're like, hey, we'll give you money to put ads. I'd be like, well, obviously, why wouldn't I do that? Like, are they annoying? Yeah, sure. Hit fast forward. But like, fuck, we could actually make money doing that? Yeah, we'd be fucking stupid not to do that. But like, I wouldn't charge a Patreon because now all of a sudden I have to like deliver a product and like I do this for fun.
That's
I make
the thing.
Way more money on my real job. I think you and I are beneficial that we actually have like really good careers and shit. So like I'm not fucking. I don't need the money. not trying to talk down on people or anything. I'm just saying, like, I don't need to fucking start a
But that's
Patreon.
the difference, though. For some people, this is their job, right? Which
Well,
is to talk
exactly. Then
ball
fair
games.
enough. Fair enough, man. Like, yeah, that Let's Talk guy and James at Planet FPL, and they do a good job, man. They do. It's a good
It's
pick.
far
You
more
know.
professional than ours.
Yeah, we're just having a bit of fun. But yeah, do I fucking hate clicking skip on pods when it's like, what bothers me is there'll be like the inserted ads that it's like all of a sudden some guy starts talking because it's commercial, but then these guys start reading ads as well, like the guy you're listening to, and I'm like, come on, man, like.
But they have to do it, don't they?
I get no, they don't have to. When you get to a certain amount of views, the podcast like provider is gonna insert them, and you're gonna get a check. But they're doing that other one on the side, like manscaping. I shave my balls with a razor and fucking love it. They're so smooth. All right, back to you, Chris. Like,
Right, Kev, are you up next?
yeah, if my forwards there, I'm just gonna take them. There's 2 forwards there actually.
Yeah, so this must be 2. I'm tempted to get another forward, but maybe I'll leave it. I've got 2.
All right. Oh, I'm just gonna take Solanke.
Yeah. Was the other one Even Nielsen?
No, the other one was McBurney, because I think he's just going to be nailed for all year, and he'll probably get like 7 goals. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I wouldn't have taken McBurney now.
So where's Strand Larson versus Mateta? That's kind of interesting.
Exactly. Fucking stay away. Who knows?
I mean,
Gakpo might go to Spurs yet.
He's not a forward though.
I know, but he'd play forward. He'd be out of position.
That's who Soam's going to pick next.
What do you mean? Oh, because he's listening? Oh my god, there's some sexy fucking D here, bud. You guys are just waiting for these D, huh? It gets pretty ugly later, too. You're gonna have, like, Weefer in there?
Oh.
Damn it. That's who I was gonna pick if I didn't pick...
Gakpo is still available.
I was gonna pick Ndai if I didn't pick...
Am I missing something with Gakpo?
Yeah, he's on the block, and he's not playing for Liverpool, so if he doesn't get sold, it's a bad pick.
Is he? Is he not playing for Liverpool?
Not really. I mean, he hasn't played at all, really. He's like heavily rumored to being sold to multiple clubs, and like it might not be in the Premier League, right?
Oh bugger! Right, because that's what I was picking next. Right, that's screwed my plans.
Ooh, I don't have to look at forwards anymore. Nice.
How does that happen when I picked my forwards before you did? What's gone wrong there?
Well, you picked Thiago before me, but I got like Big Gabs and O'Reilly. Damn it, Dango is my next pick. Fuck you, Matt.
This Kirkes playing for Liverpool. Is that a bad pick as well?
Kirkes, I don't like I think Frimpong and Kirkes are bad FPL players. They don't get CBIT, and they don't.
My theory is that Kirkes will be good under his old manager. Oh, it's my pick.
Yeah, but you need some CBIT to be good in FPL, man. You can't rely on like 6 assists over the year. That's like getting 8 CBIT games. You might as well just get a CBIT guy.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I've not even thought. I've not.
You gotta keep the watch list going, man, or you're fucking. It's over when it gets to you. Zolis is gone, right?
Yeah, it went ages ago. Oh God, surely not. Oh God, I can feel ill if I do that. All right, let's do it. God, I feel ill doing that.
Doku's gone? Van de Ven. Jesus Christ. You what happened there? How many turns I got? I got 2. I gotta get a beer. I'm running low on beer. Whoops. I can't even type. Ooh, there's some sexy players left, buddy. There are some sexy players left. I'm confused why these players aren't getting picked. Like all the fucking Arsenal deer left. You picked Van de Ven. I would take a stab on like Mascara before Van de Ven. What if you don't sign someone? Ooh, it's my turn. Boom, bum, bum,
We're scary for you
bum,
then.
bum, bum, bum.
You didn't
No,
need him because you got big cabs.
no. I'm going back to my C-bit. Sangare. I picked the right one, right?
The one from Forest, yeah?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I need a beer. I won't be able to hear you. Are you guys still going to come visit us next year?
Don't know.
Oh, fuck you, buddy. How was New York?
Awesome. New York was incredible. Loved it.
Sean's listening because I just said mascara's there and he picked them. Sean is definitely listening. I know it. I could feel it.
Dave's
He would
definitely
listen too. He'd be a listener.
I think
He's a funny guy. I like that guy.
I've had a shocker here. I think I did.
Oh yeah, you fucked up royally, buddy. Dude, it's not too late. Look, Larry's picked Grob. I have him on my watch list. My watch list is going down quick. You guys can see it right now. There you go. Everybody but Chris can see my watch list. It's a sexy watch list. Ben White's on it. I'll tell you right now, one of the four. I gotta build it up again. It's gone. What's up with Garner from Everton? How long is he out? 22nd of August. That's actually right now. There you go. He's on my team. C-Bit. Saka. Woo! Still available. Who else do we got here that gets fucking C-Bit? What do you think about a Rashy punt late? Nice pick, Ian McBurney.
I was definitely listening then if you took McBurney.
I mean, he's a pick. What do you want to do here? Okay, I know what I'm going to do now. Boom. I know that, see, these guys aren't popular because they're not good FPL picks, but I think they're good draft picks. All right. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. I was hoping to get Ndoye, but the reason I didn't reach on him is he could still get sold. Isn't Ndoye like heavily rumored to leave Everton?
It was linked to Saudi, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. And there's still 2 weeks left. Saudi like to. I don't know what I was about to say. Something I was just totally making shit up there, so I'm gonna stop. What's up with Madison? Who's this Munoz guy from Liverpool? What do you know about him? Richard's bad pick, Ian. Sorry, buddy. Your last pick was good, but I don't like that pick. Now that Glasner's gone, Palace, they're just like a void. They're just a shitty club. I think they could be like relegated. Like actually. Oh yeah, that's who I wanted to look up. Where's that long name motherfucker from this team? Can you do it so you...
You just search players. You can search the name.
He's gone. Vuskovic. That's who it is. Is this guy gone? No, he's not. Hello. There's some sexy looking D still there. I think I might wait on the rest of my D now. Yeah. So even a player like Garner, right? For Everton, like he's coming straight back in. So who makes way? KDH ain't making way. Fuck, Sean picked Hinshelwood. You bitch. He definitely is watching my watch list. Fuck you. I love it. He knows I love the guy too. Fuck.
But he's been linked to Arsenal.
Well, then he won't ever play.
Which seems mad.
All right. I gotta focus. It's my turn. Kluivert. He's on pens. Let's go. Who's up? Robbie. Come on, Robbie. You got to take Garner. My D. Tier 1. O'Reilly. Only player there. Again, Big Gabs was on the premium list with Isak, Holland, and Bruno F. So he's not in a tier. Tier 1, O'Reilly. Tier 2, Van Dijk, Timber, Palestri, Gahey, Munoz, Lacroix. They're all gone, right? Lacroix's gone, right? Definitely.
I got Lacroix.
Yeah. Okay. I had him on my tier 2. Tier 3. Calafiori, Vardiol, Tarkowski. Is Tarkowski still there? No.
They would have gone ages ago.
Yeah. Poro, you got Nunez, Diamande, who you just took. This guy who's still there. This guy who's still there. Williams is gone. Is this guy still here? Ooh, what's that yellow flag all about? Hello. We already have Timber. And Sesko. I don't think I should be taking any more. Caicedo, good pick. It's a good FPL pick. I don't even remember, but the second or third draft we had last year, everyone just picked all those guys earlier. Remember, all the like C-bit heavy guys were like in the first 4 rounds, and nobody played forward. And I was just sort of like banking nobody remembered that. Ooh, my fucking midfielders are all gone. Come back to me. Is there anyone? What about Rodrigo? I'm just kidding. Obviously, he's going to Barcelona.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I was trying to work out what you're thinking.
Ooh, sneaky. But Dorgu, I mean, he plays a lot. I heard Reinders is gone, isn't he? I think he went today.
To where?
I don't know. Honestly, who gives a fuck? Fuck
He's not playing for
Reinders.
Man City, is he?
Exactly. I'm going to go with this Leeds guy because they have good fixtures to start.
Oh, he's going to. You're right.
Rangers? Yeah, my brother
Rangers
sent
is
me a link today.
going
He's
to
gone.
like somewhere
Saudi?
in Saudi.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
That helps Foden. Because him, Foden, and Shirky were all rotating that spot in training camp. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Lewis Skelly supposed to go? Isn't he getting heavily rumored to be leaving?
We look like we're trying to sell someone.
Okay.
And we tried to sell Lewis Skelly, but I mean, to Man United or Chelsea. Chelsea don't need any more players, do they?
No.
They've not even got Europe,
Mm-mm.
which would be surprising if they took
Oh.
him. I'm not picking for 9 turns. It's not even worth me looking. I think that's the problem. Is when you got 16 picks to you pick again, you kind of just go, oh, it's
No,
not.
you gotta keep adding your watch list.
And then suddenly you've got two picks in four or 5 goes, or whatever it is. 2 picks in 4, haven't I? Being 9th.
I really don't know much about Hull and Ipswich. I know about Coventry. I listened to a pod about them. They were kind of interesting to me, but I don't really know much about.
The problem with this is I have not done enough research into players outside of
Arsenal.
outside the players I was looking at to pick my actual fantasy team.
Outside of Arsenal.
And even then, I didn't pick any of the right Arsenal players. I got Odie and Havertz. I'm happy with that.
This is probably quite boring for anyone that's going to listen to the pod.
Yeah, I hope
we should say at whatever minute, don't listen.
Yeah, I think the point at which we're going to draft, I think people knew, this could be pretty rubbish to listen to.
Yeah. I mean, not unlike any other week.
You're picking next, right? And then maybe you should give a shout out to your current team, Kev, because your
like read it out. That's a good idea, and then I could read yours out. Gomez. Oh, that's right. I need to triple check these fuckers. That's a sneaky late one. Okay. I'm not liking any of the attackers now. So I don't want both of them, so I'm going to read them out loud. Milenkovic or Murillo? Who do you think gets more C-bet? I think it's Murillo. I think Milenkovic had a better last year, but last year was a bad year, where the year before with Nunez, Murillo was the fucking man. I'm just going to draft him. There we go. 5D done. My current team, no keepers. Big Gabs, O'Reilly, Timber. Holy fuck, what a 3 and D. Muharamovic, who's supposed to be Leeds' guy, and Murillo. So I went heavy D. And then in mid, I went E. Anderson, my boy, Sangari, as you could see,
Oh wow,
Seabits
Rob
the theme.
Cosgrove just picked Maguire. I do knew
Mm-hmm.
Maguire was still there.
Well, I
Wow.
mean, he's a good pick for bench boost 1 and whatever, but then when Martinez and DeLitter back, I don't even think he starts, man. He's not like a good season pick. He's just again, like
Finding the
Murillo.
goalkeeper is
I'm not
really
even
hard.
looking at an FPL because he's 5'5". I'd never pay that for him, but in draft he's really good. Maguire sucks in draft, in my opinion, but for 5 million for bench boost, he's good. That's why he's talked
I
about
feel
so
like I
much.
need a goalkeeper, but I just don't know which goalkeeper to pick. It all just
Exactly.
seems
It's like in fantasy football, you pick your like American football, you pick your kicker and your D in the last 2 rounds because they're all such a shit show. Who knows? I mean,
the danger
getting
of the
Rhea
keeper is
early and then after that, once Rhea went, I'm like just gonna wait. The clean sheets are so hard to. I mean, the save points first. The clean. Remember last season with Royce, and Royce I think still there if you want him, but like you had to own him at the right time, and nobody anticipated that. It'll be like the hold keeper or something that's a star.
I've gone
you
Kelleher.
That's what I mean. Like it's gonna you once
I just
Rhea's
need
gone, you rely more on save
my
points.
nervousness is that you kind of got this like Martinez is there, but he may leave Villa because he was been linked away, hasn't he? And I
I
think he
wouldn't.
may stay now.
I would pick keepers almost last, bro.
The risk you have is you end up with like a keeper that's not nailed.
I just wanted heavy Cbit, D and mid, and then I'll find some fucking fixture guys for attacking because the attacking. I mean, besides the premium attackers, like the Cbits weekly, and there's only so many of those guys. I feel like I got like all of them. I mean, Anderson and Sangari are arguably the two main Cbit midfielders, and then I just got like heavy Cbit.
I have not got a foggiest who to pick in midfield.
You
Do
want
not.
one? You want a free one? Gamble on Garner. He's back like this week, and he's a Cbit guy, and you could easily drop him if he comes back and he's right back in there. Remember how good he was? There you go. He's on my watch list too, like at the top. I'm not an asshole.
Doesn't mean you're
Or
an asshole.
Martinelli. I mean, I know you like Zolas, but to me, I think
I'm
Martinelli
happy
can
with
play
Gardner.
left
I'm
wing.
happy with the Gardner pick. That's helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I also think this Munoz guy for Liverpool, like, did Iriola sign him, or was he there already? Like, is he coming in to play wing? He's just so untalked about for a new Liverpool signing. I think I'm gonna just pick him this late. Who cares? Oof. You know what I don't understand? When you click history, like there's like no stats. I can't look at like the previous seasons. The draft's definitely kind of dumb. All right, I'm gonna go with Harvey Barnes. Let's see what happens with them.
I thought about Harvey
Somebody's
Barnes.
got to be okay on that team at some point, right? You know what I was thinking about it back when he was like really good with Leicester for a minute. He really hasn't ever had a run of just being a starter at any point. And when he comes on, he's like a fucking insane threat. Eh?
I'm trying to work out who's got a forward left to pick because so far,
Not me.
me and Barry have got a forward left.
Why, you got someone on your radar?
No, I don't. Ian's got someone left.
I can't even see them anymore. Once you've
Matt's
picked
got
them all, they're
someone left.
gone. It won't let me look.
Uh,
What do you think about Eze as a pick?
I love Eze.
Like, what do you think his minutes will be like? What about Savinho? If he goes to Spurs, he's just going to be like first choice, isn't he?
Yeah.
When's Kudus back?
Loads of us still need a
Kudus
forward.
is back.
Who
What?
the hell are people going to pick as the last forward? I mean,
That's what I mean. You
when
have
is
to.
Ekateke back?
I don't think you got to go early on forwards, but you can't go late.
When's Ekateke back?
He's back in like January. You can't go with him. Like when we draft next, he still won't be back. So don't pick him.
Yeah, but
Cappy's a good pick
I
right
generally don't know who to pick.
I can't read names. I can't see them now. They're gone because I'm at
Here's
3.
the order: Ekateke, Nicholas
No,
Jackson,
no.
Welbeck, Strand Larson,
Maybe Welbeck. Keep going.
Gabby
He's gonna get
Jesus,
minutes. Wait,
Gabby Jesus,
Jesus. No, no.
Rodriguez of Bournemouth. I don't know who that is.
I think he might play, but no,
Beto,
nope.
Isidore.
Could just quickly Google who the fuck is Coventry and Ipswich's forward and just pick them. Like one of those promoted team guys is gonna get like 12 goals and be like a pick at some point. Just pick one of them as your third guy. Otherwise, I would pick Welbeck because Welbeck will play for Chelsea. He's gonna come on and be late, but honestly, the thing with forwards is they don't actually need to start. Like they don't get CBIT and clean sheet points. Like you might get a 1-pointer instead of a 2-pointer, and unless they blank. But the reality is they're so heavily weighted on goals that if they come on late and score, they're still a good pick. And I think Welbeck will do that for Chelsea. I think he's there for a locker room guy because obviously they're thinking that way if they went and got Henderson, just like how Henderson was on the England team. No way he was playing for England, but he's like a locker room guy. And Chelsea's locker room is not the greatest. So I think it was a good move. I think Welbeck's a locker room guy, but he's also going to play a bit. But if you can get like Coventry's penalty taker, I would just get him as your third guy. No?
Maybe.
Yeah, really. Definitely. And Larry just picked them. He's definitely listening. Watch these. No, none of these fucking guys are listening. It's like my mom. It's like our parents are listening. Like, oh, Kevin's on a podcast. Let's listen. She'd be messaging right now, like, you're swearing way too much. She'd be like, Mom, I fucking started swearing in front of you like 20 years ago. Did your parents ever like wash your mouth out with soap and shit when you were a kid? I feel like you probably never got in trouble.
Not that much, no.
I once taped a stink bomb
I
in my
seem to stick
teacher's
to
car.
rules. I like sticking to rules. That's what it is. I'm
So
rule-based
cool,
person.
bro. I like made a stink bomb with my little brother and taped it to my teacher's car so that when her door opened, it like got in fucking trouble for that one. They walked over to my house and like told my parents. I was like, oh no. That was stupid. And then I got caught fucking smoking pot in high school. That got me kicked out for like 2 days.
Oh. So, Kev, you must be picking
He's on my watch list. Definitely Sean's watching.
You must be picking a keeper now.
I am going to pick a keeper, actually. Do you want to make a guess who it is?
Let's have a look who's available. I think you are going to pick Sells.
Nope, Trafford. Boom.
Ah. I was torn between Sells or Henderson.
Nope. Trafford is new Henderson. Again, Henderson plays for Crystal, going to get relegated Palace, who doesn't have Glazer anymore and is just a shit football club. And everybody seems to want to leave. So, including Glasner. So, I think they're going to have a really shit season, and all those fucking CBIT and everything are out the window, and that was just a Glasner style thing.
Right.
Just
here
like
here comes the greatest ever pick for me coming up.
Are you up?
I am going to
Which
pick
position? Tell me.
a forward. Guess which forward I'm going to pick.
Is it Coventry or Ipswich's?
It's Ipswich's guy, Mr. Emerson.
Nice. Good work.
And I could have announced it before because Soham already had his forward, so I'm going for him.
I don't think that's a bad move, man. Getting the unknown.
He's their marquee signing is on pens.
There you go. That's a great late pick. Remember when I was talking about Thiago like 2 seasons too early? Like basically, what's his fucking nuts? Who never misses a pen left and went to Saudi. Was on the England squad.
So Kev.
Yo.
Right. Okay. Right. I need to pick a midfielder, right?
Okay, list them out.
You've got midfielders to go, have you?
I have one to go, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, so a slight rival on this one then.
Read out your watch list.
My watch list is apparently these players. He can go. Gakpo, Eze, Kudos, and Madison.
I would add Alanga. You don't like Martinelli?
No.
You just think Zolas has that spot?
He's been rumored to leave as well.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
We try to sell him. I think Gakpo just because if it goes,
Gakpo is your last pick of the fucking like. You'll just drop his ass for someone else anyway at this stage. Like
I'm going to go Gakpo.
he might be fucking Spurs out of position striker by next week, and I have to drop Solanke. I mean, it's heavily rumored.
Gakpo or Eza. Gakpo or Eza. I obviously prefer Eza, but I love Eza. I've got OD.
I
I'm going
think
to
for
go
this,
Gakpo.
you go Gakpo and hope you fuck. It would be extra sweet if you fuck me over if he goes to Spurs.
I mean, I don't care that much, but yeah, that'd be brilliant.
No, you don't care. You say that, but your team name is always like Kev shit. Or I'm better than Kev, even, and it's nice to read that when you're below me, like all the time. Well, it's fucking true, isn't it? I've got like 15 midfielders still, so I'm gonna pick another keeper. Like, why is fucking Kepa and Liverpool's backup ranked so highly on the draft rank?
Right. Oh, I've only got a keeper left to pick.
I don't like Pope. I don't like Henderson. Obviously, for Brugge, I'm going to go Sells if he doesn't get picked by Rob. Come on, Rob. You're listening. Pick Sells. Henderson. Sells. All right.
So Sean is going to pick a keeper now. Who's he going to pick?
I don't know. I can't see him anymore.
Oh, he's
Probably
picked
Pope.
Petrovic. He went Petrovic.
So who's left? Because I've got my two. Let me tell you. You just want a good D. Who's your other keeper? By the way,
I'm just seeing who's. So Barry still hasn't made his pick.
Who's
Ian's
your other?
not made his pick.
Who's
I'm
your
not
other keeper? You can look.
I have Kelleher.
I can actually pull your team up so everyone can see.
I got Kelleher.
Yeesh.
I think I'm going to end up with no goalkeeper because everyone else needs a goalkeeper. They're all going to take the ones that I want. I think I'll end up with a keeper that's not even playing.
Okay, can I tell you what I think you should pick? I think you should pick Coventry's keeper. Apparently, it was a record signing. He was their player of the season last year, and like, I was listening to like a fan talk about their team, and they were like, "He's fucking incredible. He should have left. He stayed with us. He probably got us 10 points alone last season, like with massive saves. He's a huge save keeper. I can't see the names right now, so you got to read them out to me."
Okay.
But like, I think he's a good punt. That's like a good like. I've already got.
I'm being slightly coy because everyone's listening. They're gonna pick him before I get there.
It's an obvious name if you read it. The names to me, I just can't see them anymore because, like I said, once you've picked your players out, they disappear.
So what position you got left? Oh,
just mid.
Barry just got Bruno Fernandes. How did that happen?
No, I think he got different Fernandes actually.
I assume he got the Fernandes.
Okay, midfielders.
Get Eza.
No, I don't think he'll play. Ooh. Is he there? Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! He's still there? I might go Rashi. For Bruggen, like, that was a good pick.
So you're Rashford to my Gakpo.
Thing is, Rashi's like definitely just going to be a late sub. Gakpo might get transferred and be like
the guy.
Yeah.
Ian went
click on Brighton. Brighton are like just randomly stacked with players, eh? They're so good at getting.
So Arsenal's keeper's gone.
They get Mudryk.
Bournemouth keeper's gone. Brentford's keeper's gone. Brighton's keeper's gone. Chelsea's keeper's gone. Palace's keeper's gone.
Everton's just get Coventry's guy, man. I'm telling you, it's a good.
Yeah, but they're going to go before I get there. Who's the Hull goalkeeper?
Rushworth. Yep, Rushworth. That's him.
Dave C's been listening.
Yes, Dave. Fucking right, dude.
You're giving it away,
Woo! Man. Well,
I hate you.
It's a pod.
Ruined it for me.
Oh, I'm up. Hey, what happened to my boy Xhaka? Did someone listen to me there?
He got picked a while ago.
I know, motherfuckers. Oof, I'm just like clicking through teams at this pace. I don't want anyone from Ipswich. Who the fuck even plays for Fulham? Should I get a Wobie? Nope, this is gross. Although that Rodoni guy sounds interesting. Is Okafor still starting out of position for Leeds up front? It's between him, Alanga, but I already have I might, you know what? I might swing on Munoz here for Liverpool just because this pick's an easy drop. You know what I mean? I might even drop him before, but I'm just gonna go with him in case. If he ends up becoming like the fucking starting winger for Liverpool, like what a pick.
I mean,
I mean,
I
I'm gonna play all my
literally
CBIT guys anyway. My like once Timber's back, my lineup's gonna be a 5-4-1 every week. Big Gabs, O'Reilly, Timber, Muharamovic, Murillo, Anderson, Sangari, Kluivert, Barnes, Munoz, Sesko, Barry,
I meant the
Solanke.
blooming Ipswich goalkeeper. Thanks a lot for that.
Well, Schreppen. Oh, it's done. All right, back over to the
Right, so let's show your team and then we should wrap up. Can you
pick
flick
team.
to my team?
Oh
No.
my god, that's a sexy team. Basically, I got to go all. Um, well, sorry, Timber's not going to play for a bit, right?
No.
Barnes at Liverpool, yeah. Kluivert at City, yeah. It's actually pretty. I mean, the problem is it looks ugly as fuck because obviously you don't have a Holland or a Bruno. You know what I mean? It's the problem with draft. So
So,
once
so
those like stud. Am I frozen?
you are frozen. Yeah.
But you can
Did,
hear me.
I can hear you. So, did you want to just read out your team? And I'll read
Why
out
am
my
I
team and we're
fucking
done.
frozen? What's wrong with this shit? Hello. Okay. Okay. Would you start Sells Leeds at home or Trafford Forest away? They're playing each other game week 1.
Cells.
Just go for the home team, right?
Yep.
I have Murillo as well, though.
That's fine.
Okay. So Sells Leeds home. Big Gabs Coventry home. O'Reilly Bournemouth home. Timber, who won't play, he'll get auto subbed Coventry at home.
Yep.
Muharamovic, who I also have 2 leads, Forest away, and Murillo leads home. Elliot Anderson, Bournemouth at home. Sangare, the
Yep.
Seabit monster Sangare from Brentford, Tottenham at home. Solanke, Brentford away. Sesko, Hull away, who probably won't play. Barry, Palace at home. So Kluivert, City away. Munoz, Newcastle away. Barnes, Liverpool at home. I got to switch Barnes and Munoz. I need Munoz third sub until I know what his minutes are. So it's like, I guess for anyone that's listening, if you're still listening, that doesn't play
Why? Why
draft,
is this?
this is what draft teams look like. Like, you fucking got to nail bottom of the barrel shit. And like, these CBIT midfielders last season became a big deal because these fringe attackers like Harvey Barnes, they go fucking cold for a while, man. And like, he'll get like 2 goals and an assist, and he'll be like the top waiver ad for the week. And then he won't get the guy who gets some points for like 4 weeks and gets dropped. Where like the Andersons and Sangaris and the Garners and whatever and Zakas were like, just you never need to sub them. Like,
Oh, the best thing is our YouTube stream's about 20 seconds behind. So if people have been listening, I just looked at this chat Slack channel.
okay,
Yeah, so. Shall I read my team out, Kev? I
yeah,
got
let's
one
hear.
decision to make in
I
goal,
can't see it, but
but
like
I'll read it
share
out.
it. Yeah, okay.
Would you start Kelleher home to Tottenham or Sherpan, the Ipswich keeper, home to Sunderland? Who would you start?
Um,
Kelleher.
I
Got to
think
start Kelleher,
Kelleher.
right?
I think
I've,
I don't think Spurs are like all of a sudden good. Like,
yeah,
that
I'll
team,
start.
some kind of curse behind it. Well, like Tonali, big money. I don't think Tonali is why Newcastle
Why
was
the
good. I
hell have I
think it
got
was
2
Bruno
Spurs
G.
defenders? What happened? Why have I done that anyway? So then defence, I'm going to start Pedro Porro because if he's attacking, whatever, and he gets C-bit. Pedro Porro, Lacroix obviously have to play him, and Diamonde, the new Forest guy.
Okay.
I mean, I've got Kirkes, Van der Ven on the bench. I don't mind, and then because I will use them later in the season. Midfield of
Oh,
Semenya,
I can't see your
Odegaard.
team.
You can.
Well, if I propose a trade, it shows both our teams.
Okay. I'm going to have a midfield of Semenya, Odegaard, Caicedo will start every week, of course. And then I've got Gakpo starting currently, but let's see where he ends up. I do have Garner on the bench, and he may or may not be back by next week, right? And then I'm going to play all my forwards, even though forwards don't get any points.
Right.
I have the Ipswich guy, right? I've got the guy in penalties for Ipswich. You might as well play him, right? I've got Thiago, and I
Exactly.
got Havertz.
And like, I don't remember last year, like half of the pods we did in the first half of the season were about 2 point blanks. Forwards are shit across the board. They don't score, they get you at two. Where like an Anderson or a Garner, if they don't score, you still get like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Remember? So we were loading our team with those guys eventually, and the defenders eventually. And yeah. Hey, you want to make a trade live? Who would you trade?
Gakpo and Van de Ven.
I mean, you got to trade players I'd want. Would you
Okay.
trade Tiago for O'Reilly?
No.
Okay. You sure? What about if
Yes.
O'Reilly starts tomorrow and scores a brace in the Community Shield? And then I'll go, no. I know, Tiago's a stud. But I think O'Reilly will outscore him this season. We should see how that goes. Tiago versus O'Reilly. I mean, if O'Reilly all of a sudden just isn't playing for Maresca, then that's obviously
I mean,
going to be a stupid bet. But if he
he
plays, I think he'll outscore him.
yeah, but that has to be taken to the equation of who's going to get. Thiago's clearly more nailed at
Nailed.
this stage, and clearly Vardiol
Didn't he
is a
have
bit
like
more.
9 pens last year? Like, do you think that'll happen again?
No, I do worry about Thiago as a pick, but anyway.
The thing with draft, it's like, oh, Holland, Bruno. It's like later on in round one. You got to pick like Gibbs White, who's a good player, but like
Well,
pretty big difference
the
first
challenge.
round pick to fucking
I mean,
Holland or
the
Bruno.
other big difference is there's no captain. I know that's stating the obvious, but if you
Right.
haven't played the game, there's no captain.
Well, that
So
helps because otherwise they'd have 2 units of Holland and Bruno. It'd be stupid.
yeah, exactly.
And
This makes
this
sense.
year, I feel like there's just so many fewer premiums. Like last year, obviously, he didn't work out very well, but you had Mo. Yeah, like Palmer was like way more of a premium with the vibe of him.
Saka,
Saka was more of a premium. Like
Watkins was
Holland and
really.
Bruno. Bruno was like a later round pick last year. Yeah,
But
Watkins was more of a premium. Plus, we didn't know how much with Cbit now here. When Cbit wasn't around, like Watkins and players like that were way more valuable because it was just all about attacking returns. Thiago way more valuable. Like the first round of draft was like Mo, Holland, Bruno, Palmer, and Saka. Then it was like forward, 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 because like they were the only other guys getting goals, and like that's what mattered. So now it's like Cbit. If, after Holland and Bruno are gone, like the Cbit guys, that's like 10 goals worth of Cbit points some of these guys are getting. And it's like more consistent. You don't have to worry about rotating them. I definitely feel like the draft strategy is like premiums, then the Cbit merchant / also get attacking return guys, like an Anderson potentially or whatever. I don't know if he'll be like that now, but last year. And then
what's
who
interesting
knows?
is you picked
Yeah.
Sangare, who we've not seen in the Premier League, over Caicedo. That does surprise me.
Yeah, Caicedo got a lot of like red cards last year, and today Sangari scored, so something to that, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm just sort of. Yeah, I just.
I think
Yeah.
Caicedo's a great. I think you did. I think you're the only other team that I'm really looking at that kind of went C-bit midfielder like me. Although your D, besides
So.
the Qua, you didn't exactly go C-bit, and like Spurs are known for not getting
Oh, I
C-bit.
thought Diamonde was a Cbit guy.
He might be, but who knows?
Yeah, and Porro is definitely a Cbit guy. Look at his Cbit
Mm.
went through the roof once
Well,
he went to
Porro to
pick.
me is attractive because if Sinisi's there and they do play a back three, Porro as a wing back is an incredible FPL attacking pick.
But he got Cbit under the manager. It may be different. You say change
Yeah,
the
who
formation.
knows?
It may blow out the water, but he got.
I like Porro as a pick. I
He
do.
got me like. You might remember the last pod we did because we never did a post-season pod, and that's because I was in New York when the season finished. I think it was my first day out there, so we just never we never got time to do it. But I Not that I'm happy about him as a Spurs player, but I picked Porro last game, and I think he scored or he did something. I got like about 12 points off him last game. But if you looked at, he got CBIT like 5 of the last 7 weeks or something like that. I wrote it down at the time thinking Porro could be a good pick, and he may still make it into my FPL
Yeah.
game week draft one team. The reason why I didn't have him is this fear of these players coming back and not starting for their teams. And I put Porro in that list just because he played so many minutes for Spain, right?
Yeah.
And I just think maybe that makes him a little bit. But I don't think players will miss as much this season as we first think. You called out Rice as an exception, but that's because I think there's like an injury relation there as well, and a player that is literally running to the ground. So maybe I will get Porro because I've said this before. I do think he's not that I want to sing too many drums of a Spurs player, but I do think he could be a hell of a pick.
I think if he's playing win back, he's a really good pick. By the way, Ian's team is incredible. I think Larry's got a pretty good team. I'll shout out Sean, not because he's got a great team, but it's not like abysmal like it normally is. But it's early. He'll probably fuck that up. This isn't a bad team either, actually. D's.
Oh, I'm playing Sean first game.
Yeah, you're better to play Sean later because he's so bad at waiver. After the draft, you would think he would have a somewhat good team. I already did this one. This is like the only way you can really look at people's teams is if you propose a trade. So Matt Mahoney, he's got Watkins and then like shitty forwards. I think that's a good move because then he really allowed him to like pump up the mid. I don't know if Cherky's something's up. Like I feel like Maresca has not played him at all in preseason. Something's up there. We'll see though. Tomorrow's gonna be very interesting, obviously, with the Community Shield, right? Like, I mean, what do you think's gonna happen? Why am I still frozen? By the way, what the fuck's going on?
Don't know. Right, we should probably call it then, anyway, because it's like quite late for me now. And I need to get some rest.
Okay, what time is it over there? It's Saturday night.
11:00. 11:00.
What do you do on Saturday nights?
Chill. I only got back from holiday this afternoon.
Oh yeah, how was Italy, buddy?
It was nice. Very, very hot. Very nice. Very enjoyable. So yeah, back to work on Monday. So get a bit of sleep tonight, and then be excited to be back in the office on Monday. I always feel like when you're off work for a week, not a lot happens. If that makes sense. So what's the good thing about a week's holidays? I don't feel like you have to prep too much. I'm like, well, I'll be back in a week. Plus, it's August and there's more people off anyway. So it's actually quite a nice time to go.
The best time to go because you're like, oh, I'm away. I'm going to be missing so much work. And then it's like everyone else is also away. So yeah, there's the odd fucking yellow alert. But it's not like you're away during fucking September, October. It's madness. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited about the UK going there. I mean, flying 2 days. It's like about to be a 3-week holiday.
You're only there for 3 weeks this time, though, right?
Yeah, but that's still like a long time, man.
Oh yeah, it is.
To go away for 3 weeks is like some people's entire year of holidays, right? I just got back from the cottage. I was there for 2 weeks, came back for a week. Now we're going on this trip. But the cottage is just something we do every summer. And it's just like a common thing here. It's nice, man. You're just on the lake. I hope you guys do come next year. We got like more than enough room for sleeping, like here and at the cottage.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it next week when you're here.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, buddy. I'll see you in a week or 2 weeks or whenever that is. See you, dude.
Cheers, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye. Why do I fucking stop all this shit?